Oh my goodness. And this action's underway. We need to focus on this fight as Joseph Dannun reaches for a hook and then a left hook. Aidan Joseph Poore answered back with a left kick and then a left kick from Joseph Dannun as these two men try to find a range that's suitable for them. They've tried kicking, they've tried clinching, and they both seem a little having a little difficulty finding a range that's suitable for their style.
Oh man, I love the shorts by Dannun.
Welcome back, Dylan McGrath. I've already delved into it, but I'd love to hear your opinion on boxing shorts in a kickboxing fight.
Well, those are the shorts in the video game that are just the default shorts one. You know, those are when you're creating a fighter, that's your first option. And sometimes you just want to get to the action as soon as possible. You just leave those on. No other person would logically pick those. Those had to be like what they had at the gym laying around, you know?
Well, and you know what? With all, neither of these men are showing a tremendous amount of urgency. Is this what you meant earlier when you used the term, you know, fight like you spar? Like they are fighting a bit like they're sparring.
Yeah.
Neither guy seems really willing to commit. And even Poore, even looking over at his corner after getting leg kicked, as if to ask what to do.
Yeah, the pace that I've seen for it to be the opening minute of the fight is not one of a fight.
Yeah, and these are debuts. Usually debuts are going to come out and blow their wad early.
Well, we've got a lot of fight karma. Fart karma, you know.
Ooh, hard left hook from Poore.
We got a lot of fight karma built up because we had a lot of action
all bangers.
fights.
All bangers.
You know, we might be overdue for a stinker, but who knows?
Ooh, nice head movement from Poore as well.
With these guys being debuts, they might be getting in there. Poore lands a hard shot. Sometimes you got to have a hard shot landed on you to realize.
They seem like similar stylistically, and I think that's messing them up.
Yeah.
I think they both kind of want to counter, but no one's doing anything to counter.
You ever seen that video of that Irish guy where he's talking about fighting a guy outside a bar and then realizing he looks just like him?
He's fighting a mirror.
Yeah. It's like maybe these guys are just like, man, we could have been friends or maybe brothers in another life.
Yeah, stylistically, the very opening few seconds of the round, they were both like trying the same things and getting stifled in the range. If you look at the body language and demeanor of Poore's corner as he came in, it was clearly like, hey man, what are you doing?
What's up, buddy?
You got to give me something to work with here. Neither man taking a tremendous amount of damage. There was a good sharp left hook stepping in from Poore.
Yeah, and that was the best shot of the round.
And then there was some work in the clinch. There was some dirty boxing in the clinch, especially to the body.
It can be tough to judge a round when both guys are just having a lot of the same type of success and they're just landing. It's harder to judge a round when neither guy's having much success, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It makes every little thing seem to matter more. Like a jab can never really determine the outcome of a round.
Could have that,
but it could.
A left hook determine that round.
Easily.
Poore managed a left hook and then a nice roll underneath a punch, and to me, that's all he needed to win that round. Dannun is going to have to pour it on.
Yeah, if I'm a judge, I'm going to have to overcome some serious confirmation bias to see a lot of...
There you go. What did I tell you?
Yeah,
pour it on.
You got to do that to win a round in those shorts if I'm the judge.
Yeah. Oh, man. Man, not even hide. That's what's cool about being an announcer. We don't have to be unbiased.
Yeah, that's true. People always, you know, kind of complain about that, about me being biased. And I'm like, well, it's because I'm a fight fan.
Well, you always disclose your bias.
That's true.
You always disclose your bias.
That's true.
I've been in trouble for being biased before.
And I think if you watch a lot of UFC, you know that
they are definitely biased.
They want you to be biased. They prefer it when you're biased. They prefer it when you're biased. So.
Good. This is good, responsible clinching from Poore. Not particularly active, but he's keeping himself safe in the clinch. He's managed to keep himself safe in the boxing.
We're seeing a different Dannun this round.
Yeah, Dannun really going for it now. Ooh, nice slapping right hook.
Yeah.
And look how calm and measured Poore is for a debut. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's real calm.
Overly composed.
Shots.
Yeah, now he's overly composed. And he's
got the title boxing headgear. This guy is creative fighter #1.
Yeah, he is default. You know what? We need to give him some. Maybe his luggage got lost and he went to Dick's Sporting Goods before he came over here.
Oh yeah, those are the Dick's Sporting Goods specials. Got the boil and bite in. Got the Shock Doctor cup.
He's got a Shock Doctor cup.
Poore just seems to not be able to get into the groove. He seems stuck in first gear. And Dannun seems like in this round he's decided, I am in a fight.
Yeah, Dannun with the jumping switch kick. Dannun not here to play around. Dannun here. As Dylan McGrath put it, the default outfit with the title headgear and boxing shorts.
What are you going to say? I mean, like, dude.
Oh, he slings him. Poore's overly composed. Poore's too relaxed.
He's content to just sit back and let the fight happen.
And he just gave this round up.
He's having the fight dictated to him in a big way.
So, as riveting as this has been.
Oh, do you mean it this time?
I have to go. I have to do my stuff.
Okay, tell the people on YouTube I said hello.
All right.
All right, round 3 here. I'm Icy Mikeless here as we go into this 3rd round with Poore and Dannun. And Dannun seems like he's fighting hard for the win. Oh man, yeah, Dannun continues to be the aggressor. I was wondering for a second, like at the beginning of the round, we saw a little bit more urgency from Poore, but it slowed down immediately when he came up against opposition. I just don't know if he's got the hard rounds in the gym to reflect this, because he has such a sparring pace. He needs to maybe do more PKBs. It's tough to come straight into a fight for some guys. Some guys you need to have them spar in the gym, then do a PKB, a couple PKBs, then they're ready for the fight. You know, getting in here and fighting against another guy like this, it seems like he's really getting broken here. It seems like he was content, he was chill, and then it just became obvious to him that he was not ready in the same way that Dannun was ready to bring aggression, heat, and punishment. And now he's stumbling on that leg coming forward. At least he's coming forward, though. When he's coming forward, he's not just content to have the fight just dictated to him, which I feel like has been the case for the first 2 rounds. Now it seems like he's actually involved in the fight, especially as he hits a nice step-in hook there. Nice jumping switch for the big boy. Oh, big shot from Dannun. Dannun lays on the punishment. Oh, big shot there from Poore. Might be the best shot he's landed all fight. Except for that, well, he did have a great shot in the opening round. You know, that first round was tough to judge, but I think these other 2 rounds have been all Dannun. Oh, nice follow through, and it just looks like very one-sided as we continue down the pipeway here for the last 10 seconds of the fight. Poore gets the clearance on the fence, but takes just a huge shot. Man, Dannun, what a performance from him. And throwing the mouthpiece is Poore. And that just kind of goes back to what I was saying about not being able to get out of first gear. And whatever we saw here in the booth, he felt in there. He definitely was acting like a guy who was in a bad spot. All right. I mean, once again, it's taking a long time for the commission. You know, I'm hoping that.
All right, kickboxer, judge's decision is in, and we have a unanimous decision going to the blue corner.
Joseph Dannun picking up the win. And it was because he decided to take
Some
the
of these
fight.
fighters train so hard, guys.
He won because after
So
that
hard.
first round, he decided to go
And when
out
they
there
get that W,
and fight hard. And he
just
chose to
overcome.
fight at a level and at an intensity.
And a lot of
that-
these fighters, before they make it to the big time, before they make it to the six-figure contracts, which we've had a lot of fighters, male and female, come through this regionals and hit the UFC, hit the bare knuckle championship, and I'm going to name a few of them here in just a little bit.
Tough.
Matter of fact, we got one of the biggest names that hit that six-figure contract in the UFC here tonight.